MSV stands for Mentoring and Supported Volunteering, and Stuart works on the Supported Volunteering, and Rachel and I work on the mentoring side of things. So we get referrals of individuals who are maybe feeling a bit stuck in life, or they're maybe not quite work ready yet, or they are really struggling with their confidence or their motivation, and they're needing that boost from somebody and a different kind of perspective than they're getting from their employability coordinator, or they maybe just don't have anyone in their life that can offer them that kind of support. So we meet up with them, get to know them, what their barriers are, what their goals are, and we go away and do some matchmaking, and we match them up to an individual volunteer mentor who will support them one-to-one towards any of their goals and build a really supportive, trusting relationship with them.
We have sort of a batch of mentors that come through. They might apply to be volunteer mentors, and we will engage with them, find out about their skill set and their life experience, train them up, sort of support them through that whole process. So we work quite closely with the mentors one-to-one, and yeah, just make sure they feel supported through the whole thing before we match them up. What it sometimes looks like is that the mentees will come to us and have sort of specific requirements maybe that they're looking for from a mentor. So that could be down to their career background, industry knowledge, or a specific life experience that they both shared and they can chat about. And in those situations, Faith and I would maybe go out to actively seek people with those experiences that maybe haven't thought about volunteering before, but we'll engage with them and talk to them about the project and the benefits of volunteering with us. And yeah, again, we sort of support them from start to finish in that process.
So with supported volunteering, I help people to put them into volunteering placement within the employability pathway to help them gain the confidence and the skills and the training and the knowledge that they need so that they can then move into employment when they're ready.
I love how person-centered we are. It's very much at the core of our personal values, but also our professional values. And we have built this project. We had a brainstorming session we called it Utopia Day, where we actually used the giant whiteboard and we planned if we could design the perfect project and the way we want it to run, what would that look like? And we've actually managed to bring it to fruition. And we have designed a project that every step is thought out to make sure that people are getting the support that they need and the support that they believe they need, because we want to empower them. We don't make the decisions for them, and we go out of our way to really make that happen for them. Okay.
Yeah, again, so much. I think the beautiful thing about the MSV project is that we're able to really embody the values of volunteering matters and volunteering being at the heart of a community and how it can strengthen the community overall. And we have the benefit of being able to work with that in two different ways. So because Faith and I work on the mentoring side, we bring in mentors who are volunteers and donate their own time. And there's just such a really beautiful thing about that, I think. I think there's, mentees can have various levels of support, but when a volunteer is supporting them and they're donating their free time, there is a beautiful connection that comes out of that, of someone being willing to give that. So we get to see the amazing things that can happen with someone donating their time in the community and the difference it makes in an individual. But then we can also see it from Stuart's perspective with the supported volunteering, where they can also, the people we support themselves can get into volunteering, and they can also be contributing to the community in that bigger way. And I think that just really excites me, the idea that volunteering can have so many multi-levels within a community, and the way it can make a difference to the community level, but also the individual level.
I love the project. I like my colleagues, my teammates. I like the rewardingness of the project. Each person that I meet, when I first meet them, they don't really have much confidence, not really sure what they want to do, they're not sure how they're going to get there. And then I explain what I do, and we meet the charity organisation, and within weeks or so of them being there, they transform into a more confident person, and it's pretty rewarding. That's what I like most.
So yeah, anyone that's looking to be a mentor, I just think it's such a wonderful way to give back to the community. It's a great way of sort of enhancing your skills and being able to utilise your skills and just adapt them, really build on your own development, but also just be a real sort of game changer in someone's life. You can be that person that is a turning point for someone else, and it's just such a fulfilling role to be in. And Faith and I try and make it as accessible as possible, as flexible as possible, and we try and offer as much support as we possibly can as well, with additional events and training that are always up for grabs for members, so they can keep developing themselves while also just making this incredible difference. And it's a wonderful thing to be a part of.